Welcome to this week's episode of Taco Tuesday, where we take action and crush obstacles. This week I want to talk about your traditions and routines. And I gotta first say, I'm a huge fan of these things. I think they are totally purposeful. I think they have an important place in life. And I think they can help us be more organized and actually get more done. But that said, there can be times when they can also get in the way of us getting unstuck. Sometimes we get so stuck in our routines, there's that word, stuck, in our routines and traditions that we struggle to get outside of that a little bit and thereby miss other opportunities and other ways of looking at things that might help us get unstuck in other ways. Now, most of our routines and traditions are probably really healthy. For example, I have a morning routine that I do where I make about 400 different beverages that are all healthy. I've got a green drink and I've got an apple cider vinegar lemon drink and I've got a protein shake and I might have some decaffeinated organic coffee and about 24 ounces of water and some other stuff. And I love to do that in the morning because it just powers me up for the day. And I feel like that's important because it sets me out right for the day. Another thing that I do right after that is I sit down and I spend time in prayer. That has been totally invaluable to me, and I will talk about that on an upcoming episode because that was helpful for me when I was trying to get unstuck. So there are things that have their place. Maybe you have weekly traditions or things that you do with friends or family, and you kind of protect that. You don't want anything to get in the way of that. Well, I understand that, but also sometimes when you are feeling stuck, it's good to mix it up a little bit. It's good to get out of your routines and do something different, even if you do something different with the same people, or it's something similar to what you do, but it's different. You know, I was having a conversation with a very dear friend of mine who is very well read on subjects of how to eat and exercise to really lose weight and train for bigger gains if that's what you're going for, or just for weight loss. And he shared something interesting with me. We were having a conversation and I was lamenting at how I had been sick over the holidays and I had missed an entire week of my workouts, which is like unheard of for me. And he said, you know, actually that's not a bad thing. He said, you've got to shock your body every once in a while or it gets complacent and it fails to continue to progress if you just keep doing the same thing all the time. And he said, same thing with eating. Every once in a while, you gotta have a bad day. You gotta just go eat some pizza or eat a burger or something like that. Because otherwise, you're so used to eating healthy all the time and your body gets used to that and then it doesn't progress. So sometimes you gotta mix it up. And isn't the same true with our routines? And that's what I want to encourage you with today, is look at your life. Look at the traditions you have, look at the routines you have, look at the things that you do, and evaluate whether or not all of those things are really serving your desire to get unstuck in whatever area of your life you're feeling stuck in. And then figure out how you can mix it up a little bit. Maybe you go to the gym or something and instead you want to go for a run by, the beach or a park or something that's near your house. Or maybe you have weekly happy hour and instead of doing happy hour with friends, you want to go for a walk with friends. Do something different, mix it up. Find a way to get your mind shocked, just like you would shock your body, into having better progress. So think about that this week. Look at your life, look at your routines, look at your habits, your patterns, and figure out what you could mix up a little bit in order to enjoy some change. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for joining me. And again, if you ever have questions or topics you would like to see featured on an upcoming episode of Taco Tuesday, please check out the link in the blog post. And if you're not on the blog post right now, there is a link to the blog post wherever you're looking at this, whether it's on social media or YouTube or what have you. Check out the blog post and there is a link there where you can actually go and send me a message and give me a topic or a question that you'd like to have addressed on an upcoming episode of Taco Tuesday. I would love to share your ideas and you can do so anonymously too. So that's it, guys. Have a fabulous rest of your day and I'll see you soon.